Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, I want to welcome you to another presentation of HelpingHands.Cash. We're going to talk about the gamification of crowdfunding, people helping people. It's community driven, it's together we grow, we have a global impact, it's transparent, and it is decentralized. Let's get started. As we all know, the world is changing. Communities are searching for new ways to help one another because of inflation, rising costs. It's all affecting families and it's on a global impact. So new challenges, new realities, new opportunities to make a difference together. So we share everything online. I'm sure you'll agree with me. Memes on TikToks, Instagram, Facebook, posts, videos, ideas, and sharing connects us. Imagine if it could help everyone. I'm leading you somewhere. So what if we shared crowdfunding the same way? Like the same way we share posts, memes, and stuff. And that was a simple question that changed everything when I asked myself that question. Like, why don't we share, I should say, crowdfunding the same way we share everything else? So one share can start a ripple, millions of shares can change the world. I'm sure you'll agree with me. So traditional crowdfunding feels incomplete. GoFundMe, Kickstarter, you launch a campaign, people donate what they can, the campaign ends, maybe you can start it over again. It's individual, it's isolated, it's temporary. Most campaigns probably don't even reach their goals, and there has to be a better way. And I believe, yeah, there is a better way because what if crowdfunding became community driven, not campaign driven, community driven? Because together we achieve more, stronger together, connected around the world. Everyone can participate because we have shared purposes, real connections, mutual support, greater impact, and it's a global community. So one community, one purpose, limitless impact. What if crowdfunding also could be gamified? You hear about the tokenization of real world asset, RWA, but there's also the gamification of almost everything we know. Everything is being turned into a game. Let's say you want to learn a new language right now and you download Duolingo. Duolingo transform you learning a language into a game, you earn points and so on and so on. So everything is being gamified. So why not gamify crowdfunding with participation, duplication, progression, momentum, and we are raising funds together through a simple structure called the 2x2 community matrix, which is the engine of the game. So our approach is people, real impact. We are fair and transparent, no admin, equal distribution because it's on the blockchain. Community driven, everyone plays, everyone wins, rewards with purpose, receive meaningful rewards together. I mean, when you receive that die, it is meaningful, it is money. Growth that matters, collective actions, collective change, and it's built for everyone. We are open, we are inclusive, and we are borderless. So the entire vision in three words: people helping people. It sounds so simple, and I'm going to say it again: people helping people, real impact, global community, one purpose, stronger together so we can have a better tomorrow. I sound like a preacher, but I'm preaching the helping the hands like cash message. And imagine helping two people. What happens when everyone helps two? Small actions, big momentum. Every person helps too. Every action creates impact. Every cycle creates change. Together we change the world. So every connection matters. Every community grows stronger. Every action creates ripple. Every cycle multiplies impact. Together we build real change. So see yourself in the middle and see layers of people surrounding you, offering you support. And they have layers of people surrounding them, offering them support. We're building. That's what crowdfunding is a crowd of people helping people. And why blockchain? The most disruptive technology before AI. And with AI, it's crazy because transparency matters. Black blockchain creates visibility. Open, verifiable, immutable. Every contribution is recorded. Every action is on chain. Everyone can see. Trust built on blockchain. So contributions paid in DAI on the Polygon network, and on-chain activity. Every action is recorded on-chain, public, and verifiable. Help two people. Your contribution help two people. They help two people or more. It's all about duplication, really and truly. The smart contract verifies everything, built on secure smart contracts, transparent, reliable, cycle completed, 6 positions fields per cycle. A cycle completes, a new cycle begins. That's why I say this is like a game, the gamification of crowdfunding, global participation, open to everyone, anywhere, at any time. And it's one mission, built on trust, on a trustless system, because blockchain is what they call a trustless, system, like a ledger, because we don't have to know each other to participate. So powered by blockchain, full visibility, everyone can see, nothing is hidden. Immutable records, once recorded, it stays. Secure and decentralized. Remember that, decentralization, protected by blockchain, owned by the community. Open participation, anyone, anywhere, always welcome. Accountability, transparent, builds real trust. That's what it's about. It's about building real trust, and it's built on Polygon. There's so many different blockchains out there called networks. I used to have projects on the BNB Smart Chain. I started on Tron. There's Ethereum, there's Bitcoin, and so on and so on. But I believe that Polygon is the best. It's fast, it's transparent, it's accessible, it's scalable, it's secure, it's sustainable, it's built for real world impact. And then combine that with the best stable coin in the world. People might think it's USDT or USDC. No, it's DAI, DAI, stable, decentralized, reliable, global, powering contributions and recurring rewards. So built on Polygon, secured by blockchain, trusted by the community, together we make an impact. So again, Polygon is fast, it has low fees, high speed, transparent, on-chain records, public, and verifiable, accessible again to anyone, anywhere, sustainable, energy efficient, future ready. What's funny? They used to think and make us think that blockchain was going to consume all the energy in the world, while now they're building data centers that are consuming way more energy than anything we've ever seen. But anyways, that's a different conversation for a different time. So real impact, real people, real on-chain, and HelpingHands.Cash, powered by Polygon support and DAI. And wallet to wallet, peer to peer. That's what we really need. Let me just take a sip of water. People talk about crowdfunding. Many people try to use the word crowdfunding, and even official systems or platforms who call themselves crowdfunding platform, everybody's misusing the word crowdfunding. Because if it's not peer-to-peer, if it's not wallet-to-wallet, it's not crowdfunding. You have a third party in the middle, like GoFundMe, with terms and conditions, community guidelines, and then you don't receive your money immediately. It's not directly in your wallet. In 2026, going to 2027 and beyond, if the money is not already in your wallet, if somebody says that they've created a system, they give you a wallet, but you don't have the 12 words of that wallet, or it's not accessible only by you through maybe social media platforms, because wallets are becoming, there's new technologies happening. Soon we'll show you what we're talking about. But if it's not that, if it's not peer-to-peer, it's not crowdfunding. So wallet to wallet participation, no middle layer, no gatekeepers, just people helping people. Direct, transparent, empowering. What am I talking about? A person makes a contribution, sending help, DAI on Polygon, direct, simple, secure, no middle layer, no delays, no just people. So what it means is that whoever's making a contribution, whoever's receiving a contribution receives it with no middleman, with no middle fees in between. It's really peer to peer. We've created a system that allows us to interact with each other, decentralized, sending help, receiving help, sending help, receiving help through cycle completions, auto upgrades, pay it forwards, and all of that. So you help two people, they help two people, the ripple keeps going. Global participation, and I'm going to say it again, repetition is the mother of all skills. So anyone, anywhere, everyone is welcome to HelpingHands.Cash. And your wallet, your choice. You could choose any wallet you want to participate in. Trust Wallet, MetaMask, SafePal, Token Pocket, even Coinbase Wallet. And then on-chain, always visible, every action recorded, always verifiable. So direct by design, no middleman, no unnecessary layers, no CEOs, no admin group and things like that. People first, real connections, real impact. Die on Polygon, fast, low fees, built for everyone, transparent, on-chain and open. Nothing is hidden, nothing hidden. Together we build small actions, big change. You can see it because it's simple by design. Complexity slows momentum, and I can speak by experience. I had systems that were way more complex, looking like the image in the middle, and it made me sad. It made probably a lot of people sad because it had multiple platforms, delays and fees and so on, but not that bad. Let me not bury myself under the ground, but it required more steps, more barriers, and it had less impact. Now, simplicity creates momentum. Direct help, on-chain transparency, fewer steps, zero barriers, maximum impact. Because simplicity accelerates everything. It accelerates momentum. So we focus on what matters: clear, direct, purposeful, less friction, more impact, because simplicity creates unstoppable momentum. Clarity, easy to understand, easy to use, efficiency, less friction, more flow, impact, more help, more people, trust, transparent by design, built on blockchain, momentum, simple systems, massive movement. I'm sure you'll agree with me. This is what it's about. Let me continue. And then the 2x2 community matrix, I call it the Hall of Fame structure. This structure has helped so many people in the past in different ways. And we adopted this structure, a simple structure, six positions. It's you, and you have six positions that follow you. And that's one community, that's one cycle. Every position matters because every person also has six positions in their structure, and it's interconnected. So you have one that follows you, but and then you see three and five below one. Three and five are inside of the matrix of number one, representing positions one and two inside the matrix of number one. The same thing with number two. Number two has four and six that follows them inside of their matrix. They see four and six as one and two. It's interconnected. Six unique positions, one unified purpose, endless impact. And now let's talk about many ways to start. One powerful outcome: pick your starting point and see three times recurring rewards of your initial contribution. So choose your starting point, 10 times, 10 levels, three times every time. Simple to start, powerful to grow, flexible starting point, start at any level, grow, well, I wouldn't say at any level, it's sequential. I'm going to get to that. Grow at your pace, three-time rewards at every level, receive three times your contribution, and it's your initial contribution, and recurring rewards, secure, transparent, on chain, built on Polygon, smart contracts, verifiable, one community, one purpose. Together, we create real impact, and every level counts. Every contribution fuels the movement. So now let's look at these levels. You have level one, that's 5 die. Actually, let me tell you the levels. It's 5, 10, 20, 40, 80, 160, 320, 640, 1,280, and 2,560. 10 contribution levels. And when you add all levels together, it's 5,115 die. But you don't have to be on all 10 levels from the get-go. Obviously, not everybody can do it. So here's what you can do. You can start at level one. And if you were to stay at level one, then it would be 15 die every recurring rewards per cycle, because it's three times the amount of that level. Now, if you were doing levels 1 and 2, that's 5 and 10 for 15, then it would be 45 die every cycle. If you were doing levels 1 to 3, that's 5, 10, and 20, that's 35. It's 105 every cycle. But here's the thing. These are only examples because we have auto upgrade that never leaves you. For example, if you were to do levels 1 to 5, on your first cycle, you'll be upgraded to level 6 from level 5, as level 1, 2, 3 are doing what they're supposed to do. So these are the ways that you can start. If you combine them, but you can still let auto upgrade lead you to the next level if you started on level 1 or if you're midway through, because the goal is to be on all levels for more participation, more momentum, and more impact. So complete your chosen levels, participate in every cycle, maximum community impact, your contribution, your participation, your impact. And again, global access, open to everyone, anywhere, everywhere, 100% transparent, on-chain and verifiable, DAI on Polygon, fast, low fees, built for everyone, secure and reliable, smart contracts, community powered, and then stronger together. One system, one mission, one future with 10 contribution levels. So start where you are, grow where you want to go, change what matters. Ladies and gentlemen, let's continue. Cycles create movement. Participation creates progress. What it means is that this is not passive. You do have to share, you do have to invite. But once you invite two people or more that repeat the same process, you could literally maybe stay on the sideline as you're coaching people and you're watching cycles happen, because momentum will continue. Together, we keep building one system, many people, unlimited potential. So you participate, system duplicates, cycle continues, cycle complete, communities grows, and it goes on and on and on. So continuous cycles, community driven, built on momentum, transparent and secure, global movement. And every completed cycle receives 3 contributions. For example, like if you're on the 5, it's 15 DAI per cycle. If you're on the 20 or the 40, that's 120 DAI per cycle. If you on this level 6, that's 160 DAI. That's 480 DAI per cycle. On the 8th level, that's 640 DAI. That's 1,920 DAI per cycle. And on the 10th level, 2,560 DAI. Every cycle, you get 3 times that amount, and that's 7,680 DAI per cycle completed, and you receive that. And then that's what you receive 3 times. It repeats. It's people helping people. We have a great system, and we have auto upgrade, which, I gave a hint. What the system does, it takes, you get 3 contributions per cycle. If it needs to upgrade you, it will send you 1 contribution. It will take 2 contributions on your behalf and pay for the next level on your behalf and position you with your inviter or your sponsor in their matrix, and your people will do the same and follow you. So this is progression, reentry, recurring participation. So you start, you progress, you level up, you repeat and grow. Reentry is done. It's really set it and forget it almost. It's built to scale. It's always in motion. Rewards every cycle. Transparent and secure. Community driven. I really believe we've built one of the best platforms you can find right now. But remember, momentum changes everything. Communities grow together. Every contribution fuels a cycle. Every cycle creates 3 times rewards. Every person strengthens the community. Together, we create unstoppable momentum. One system, one mission, limitless impact. So the momentum effect. One person takes action. It could be you, if you already took action or you're about to take action. Then you invite 2 that invite 2 or more, and 6 positions fills. That's your matrix. Cycle complete. You receive 3 times rewards activated or being upgraded. More people join because your community is growing as people are duplicating. More cycles run, meaning that you're receiving more rewards, and it's having a massive impact, which changes everything. So your participation powers the movement, and together we go further. It all starts with you, with me, with everybody. It all starts with us. We are the beginning of everything, and our people follow us. So that's what, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we need to do. We need to build that momentum with our people, because helping communities is the bigger vision. It starts with people helping people, and it becomes communities helping communities, a global movement. We are more than a system. We are a global movement built on unity, participation, and purpose. And I'm also going to add duplication. Together, we lift lives, strengthen communities, and build a better future for all. Folks, many people are stressed, can't eat, can't sleep because of financial woes and worries. So if we can build one world where we have boundless connections and limitless impact with one purpose, which is empowering lives, and also it's building a future together when we empower lives, one movement, millions of people with one mission of helping each other, one together, stronger together, better forever, and with one legacy that we could pass to our progeny. So together we can. I'm not a politician, but I'll say, yes, we can lift communities, create opportunities, build sustainable change, and bridge borders and inspire generations. We have the system and we have the mission, and the possibilities are limitless. Yes, they are. So the future of crowdfunding, which we're doing right now, is crowdfunding reimagined, a new era, a new standard, a better future. We've built more than a platform. We've created a movement that empowers people, that drives participation, that builds lasting impact. So together we're shaping the future today. I'm sure you'll agree with me. Participation, duplication, transparency, community momentum, innovative by design, secure and trusted, global and inclusive, scalable impact, human-centered, because technology that serves people and communities, that's what we're about. So built for today, designed for tomorrow, empowered by us. This is the future of crowdfunding. The future is collaborative. The future is ours. Let's build it together. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the movement. Welcome to HelpingHands.Cash, the gamification of crowdfunding, people helping people. We have a clear vision. We've reimagined crowdfunding for a better world. It's simple, it's powerful, a gamified system that rewards participation and fuels growth. Community driven, built on unity, powered by people, grown for everyone, transparent and fair, on-chain, verifiable, trust in every action, every time, limitless impact. Every cycle creates three-time rewards and endless opportunities. Together we win. And one mission, one movement, one purpose, limitless possibilities. So you're not just participating, you're building the future together. So let's build it together. Again, welcome to HelpingHands.Cash. I'm really glad that you're part of the community. And let me stop the recording.